Good morning. This month is Father's Day, and we thought we would discuss, some things that we were wondering, like, what do you give your father or your husband for Father's Day? It's not always easy, right?
No, it's not.
I noticed that my husband spends a lot of time trying to figure out what I like and what he could get me or what do I need. But do we spend that much time thinking about them? Do we know what our husbands or fathers like or want, need?
Or desire.
Desire. Sometimes, I'm glad you said that because a lot of the times that's what I would do. I would get my father something that I knew he had wanted, he had desired, but didn't think about buying it for himself.
Yeah, that's true.
So maybe we should put a little more thought into that, and get him something that they want instead of
Or never had, just
yes,
out of the blue,
exactly.
out of the box.
What has been the greatest gift that you gave your
My husband or my father, actually, the only gift I've really given him is a thank you or made dinner or something. But this year, what I was thinking, if we're talking about fathers, husbands, and brothers or whatever, and I thought, what about sons? Have you ever thought of sons? They're also fathers, and they do what they need to do. But it would be nice, I think, maybe you can agree, if maybe just do something different, they wake up, you bring breakfast to them, or you take them for a spa, which they'll probably freak out and say, I'm not a girl, but it's something different for them to experience. What do you think?
I think that's a great idea. A lot of times we think, oh, I should spend a lot of money, but maybe it's not about money. Maybe it's about really knowing what they want. They could probably just be more happy if you made a special meal for them.
Exactly.
And instead of going out and buying them a watch to add to their collection,
a wallet or a tie or socks or underwear.
Yes. How many times do we have to give them a wallet, I remember giving my dad, not the traditional tie, but, a belt or a wallet. And it was just like, oh, thank you,
Yeah.
Wrong gift. So think about it. Put a little more thought into it.
I was thinking more like maybe just present them with flowers or chocolates and just see their reactions.
Yes.
Like, whoa, we give that to our wives or girlfriends or whatever. So why don't we think about stuff like that?
Yeah, and you know what? My husband loves chocolate, so that would be a great thing for me to give him. So I think that's a thing. We need to put more thought into it,
Yes.
And a lot of times we just think, oh, men don't really care. And maybe they do.
Yeah.
I think they do. We just assume they don't
care. And I think also I love when I see my both sons walking with their wives holding hands, and they're always like for Mother's Day, give them roses or whatever. And I thought, well, what about if we do something different, have the wives give them? But I think it's so beautiful just seeing them walking, holding hands together with their children.
Yes, yeah. A while back, we would celebrate these types of events in my family by going out to like brunch. And it was so much fun, and I remember those times, with so much energy and fun. And we stopped doing that. But maybe that is a great thing to do. For Mother's Day, a lot of people get together.
And go out to eat.
Do we do that for Father's Day?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Occasionally, but yeah, we should start thinking more about their day instead of just ours because they are appreciated. They do work hard. They don't show their feelings, but some are not allowed to show their feelings.
So really put a lot of thought into it this time. All about you, all about me.